So we just do that. Then after that, it's we can have a call. If Julie's on the call, it'd be crazy not to use her expertise in terms of legislation. Now, there's not a lot to say in terms of legislation changes, but Julie would just give us a very brief update on what's been going on since our last call. And then, again, another great speaker, an award-winning speaker. We've got Max Rayner on, who's been doing some really interesting things with tenants during the COVID crisis, and again has got a really interesting story. So that's tonight's agenda, and then I'll just close at the end. So in terms of objectives, the objective is, so this is usually a physical meetup, but for obvious reasons we've had to change that. So so we're having these Zoom calls, which is all very interesting. So what I'm trying to do is still provide a platform for people to have discussions and share information and knowledge, because people really value that. We've also, as part of what we're trying to do, is provide an update on the changes impacting the property market as a result of the virus, and also share information and provide an opportunity to ask just general questions. In terms of what we do, in terms of Lisa and myself, we've sort of got two main businesses. We've got Alban Property, which has what it does is we look for land and opportunities and develop land and develop properties, so to add value. We also do sort of commercial conversions, including permitted development. We, even in the current environment, we still looking to buy properties, including apartment blocks and blocks of flats. One of the things we've done over many years is refurbish residential properties, and we've done quite a lot of the buy, refurbish, refinance scheme. So we actually own buy-to-lets, HMOs, and also we run service accommodation holiday lets. So my background is sort of all software. So we've got some quite clever software that runs that for us, or does a lot of the work for us. Obviously, we run the meetup in St Albans, and also one of the best things about property, I think, is about working with other people on projects. We've been fortunate enough to work with some great people. Our second sort of business, which is really what Lisa leads on, is our service short stays business. And here we manage our own properties for short-term markets. So most of our buy-to-lets, we've now moved to short-term letting, and that works for us. Not everything, because we don't think all of them it would be appropriate for. We also manage a few properties that are owned by landlords, put them on the short-term market. And also, I'm getting a bit of noise. I'm just going to mute a couple of people, hoping that I think I've found the person. I just put everybody on mute. That's all. So we manage properties that are owned by landlords in the short-term market. So if you have a property in St Albans, we would probably take that on for you. But what we also do is we manage. Sorry about that. We manage. We would market properties as well. So not take on the physical aspects of the property. What we do is we would get bookings, short-term bookings for people who've got properties that want to take advantage of the service accommodation market. Okay, that's us. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to Sam for an update on the mortgage market.